Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a makeup and hair look. So I'm taking my MAC paint pot and laying low, and I'm going to apply that on my lid with a concealer brush, and then I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend that out and make sure there are no harsh lines. I'm not going to set it, I'm just going to go straight in with eyeshadow. I'm taking a dark green shadow from my 35B palette and I'm packing that onto my crease, and I'm kind of slightly blending that upward with the same brush. You don't want to blend it a little too much because you're going to pack another color on top to help with that blending. Going into my Bad Habit Retro Love palette, I'm taking the shade Fab, and this palette is a dupe for the Anastasia Subculture palette, but I'm just going to apply that and kind of change that green color from a blue undertone to a more lime color green, and it's also going to add a little bit more dimension and help blend it to my brow bone. Now I'm going back into the green and black from the 35B, and that I'm using on my outer V and taking it very lightly into my crease. This adds dimension for when we cut our crease, and it just kind of creates that gradient effect. So you have that mustard to that lime to like a deep hunter green. So now to cut my crease, I'm still taking my laying low paint pot. I'm just going to look up, and then I'm going to go ahead and follow that line across my crease. That way when I'm looking straight forward, you can still see the cut crease part. As you guys know, I do have hooded lids, so when I'm looking straight forward, I have a very small lid space. Now going into the Anastasia Prism palette, I'm just going to take that white shimmer shade Lucid, and I'm applying that on the first inner third of my eye, so the inner corner and all the way to the third of my lid. And then I'm going to take Sphere from that same palette, and I'm putting that on the mid portion of my lid. I'm blending it into the Lucid shade, and then to blend out the outer corners, I'm just going to take that dark green from the 35B and a little bit of that black as well. Now we're just going to stop with the eyes for a bit. I'm going to go ahead and do my face off camera. And coming back to the eyes, I did decide that I wanted a black wing. So I'm just taking my Wet n Wild liquid liner. And this is when I fucked up.
Oh my God!
So as you guys see, I completely already did my face, and now I have liner going straight across my nose. Don't worry, we're just gonna keep going like nothing ever happened. So I'm just doing a slight wing. I'm just gonna freak it, and then I'm applying some black liner to my lower lash line and a little bit of that dark green to smoke it out. Now I'm going into my NYX blush palette. I'm just taking an orange shimmer shade, and I'm applying that all over my cheeks. I really think that peachy blush colors look good with lime green eyes, and we're going to do a dark lip. So I'm just taking a black lip pencil, and we're going to use that all over the lips to add as a base for our lipstick. Technically with this lipstick I never need a base, but I always do this out of habit. Plus I think it does make your lipstick last longer. So I'm going in with my fave, which is Mickey Song Cosmetics Blackout. It's the most matte black lipstick you will ever wear. It lasts all day. Maybelline Serpentine lipstick, which is a green, and I'm using that as a base for the shimmer shadow that I'm going to be using. It's just a green shimmer shadow out of the Morphe 39A palette. Now going into the wig, we are working with Evas Wigs. Again, I love Eva Wigs. As you guys know, my curly hair is from there, and I've been wearing that non-stop on vacation, at the beach, all that good stuff. I'm just showing you guys everything that comes inside of the box, and the wig is a bang wig. This is my first bang wig. There's lace in the front and the back. We're just going to go ahead and tint the lace very quickly using the airbrush legs method that I always use, and then apply the wig. And I was a little shook when I put this wig on, not in a good way. I did not think this was going to turn out very well. You can see in my face I'm very skeptical about this wig. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut all of the lace off. There's a pretty good hairline on that. Because it's a bang wig, you don't really have to do much plucking. So I'm just going to try to finagle the bang portion. So I'm going to take my flat iron and just straighten the wig as much as possible to see what we have to work with here. And just make sure that top part is really flat. And then I'm going to trim the bangs to kind of fit my face. This part took probably the most time. The wig itself was pretty good to go, except the bangs were a little too long for my taste. Now when you're trimming your bangs, you always want to hold your scissors upward. You never want to go straight across, or you might get that whole like bowl cut thing. I'm also going to go in with a razor comb and just thin the bangs out more. I don't like really super thick bangs. I like for people to be able to actually see my face through my bangs. So I'm going to go ahead and go back and forth with trimming with the scissors and then trimming with the razor comb. And this exact method will work for when you're actually cutting bangs yourself. So all you would have to do is take the amount of hair, like a triangle from the top, twist it in your fingers, and then you can cut across, but then cut upwards. You're gonna need to cut upwards to get that natural bang feel to it. If you cut straight across and leave it that way, I guarantee you your bangs are gonna look like trash. Basically, this is what the wig looks like after it's all straightened. When my hair is straight, I always like to wear it behind my ears. I just think it looks a lot cuter. Unfortunately, I lost the last clip. Something's going on with my camera where I'm losing the last clip, you guys, but I'm going to Best Buy today to figure that out. So yeah, basically this is what it looked like after everything was said and done. I've included a couple pictures that I took right after, and I hope that you guys liked this video and this makeup look. I love you guys so much. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you in my next vid.